इंडिया में डिफरेंट पार्ट में अगर इंडिया के हम ट्रेवल करें, चाहे हम पंजाब की बात करें या जम्मू की बात करें, तेलंगाना की बात करें, केरला की बात करें, तमिलनाडु की बात करें, कि अगर बॉटल एक बार खुल गई तो बंद नहीं करनी चाहिए.
They don't want to close the bottle. They want to finish it off.
And let's have some heavy meal so that अल्कोहल का इफेक्ट नहीं होगा.
कोई बटर चिकन खा लिए तो अल्कोहल का इफेक्ट कुछ भी नहीं होगा लिवर के ऊपर. You are actually causing damage by the alcohol and by the excess amount of fat in your diet.
Age, gender, your stress level. How do you see those factors adding to it or probably saving you from alcohol abuse?
Age increases, the damage to the liver because of alcohol also increases.
A lot of people say that they drink occasionally. I have seen that now drinking occasionally has become social passport.
लिवर को कैसे पता लगेगा कि ये पार्टी है, occasion है बोल के? There is nothing called social drinking. It is absolute nonsense.
When there is freshers party, when there is farewell party in colleges, I have seen people who have finished more drinks have been considered as a macho man.
People who are able to drink more alcohol without getting drunk, more dangerous. These people are damaging their liver faster than other people who are getting drunk.
They say don't drink whiskey, beer is okay. But doctor, what do you think? Beer is good or whiskey?
Someone takes a beer, they take it 500 ml of beer. And each 100 ml of beer has 5 to 8% of absolute alcohol.
Alcohol in 500 ml beer and alcohol in 100 ml whiskey.
They are same.
Equal. नमस्ते दोस्तों, मैं विवेकानंद मिश्रा द हेल्थ कॉन्वो पॉडकास्ट में आपका स्वागत करता हूं। आज का विषय है अल्कोहल और लीवर। काफ़ी हद तक हमने ये देखा है कि चाहे वो ऑफिस की पार्टीज़ हों या हमारे किसी भी सेलिब्रेशन, या वो शादी के सेलिब्रेशन हो या आपके प्रमोशंस के सेलिब्रेशन हो, या पेक्स का जो स्थान है वो काफ़ी अहम होता जा रहा है। So today on the Health Convo podcast, we are breaking the silence around the liver and alcohol. Today, I'm delighted to welcome Dr. Soma Sekhar, who has been trusted name in South India when it comes to liver and gastrointestinal diseases. And welcome to you, Dr. Soma Sekhar.
Thank you, thank you.
In this discussion, we will be having a lot of casual conversation on how alcohol and liver is related, how alcohol is damaging the liver, and how we should probably cut down on the alcohol quantity or restrain or probably stop using the alcohol. So we'll slowly debunk all the myths and we'll have the conversation rolling. A lot of people say that they drink occasionally, only in weddings or probably when a friend meeting another friend. What do you think? Is it harmless or ye chalta hai?
See, basically, I just want to ask one question. How do the liver know? लिवर को कैसे पता लगेगा कि ये पार्टी है, ये occasion है बोल के? If you are drinking alcohol, even if you say once in a week, and you are binging on alcohol, that means I will describe what is binging. Binging means 4 drinks or more in one occasion. It's called binge drinking.
Okay.
So any one of them, whoever is asking occasional or saying they are occasional drinkers, are they drinking less than this? If they are drinking less than this, or if it is maybe one peg or one drink at one go, I will accept it is called occasional drinking, once in a week or once in 15 days. But when we are talking about this generation, I have never seen anybody drinking less than 4 drinks, even if they say it is occasional. So basically what you need to understand here is alcohol is bad for your liver. And when you are drinking even occasionally, and when you are binging on alcohol, this is going to harm your liver. It is going to harm your liver to an extent that it becomes irreparable. So there is nothing called occasional drinking. It is only denial. You are denying that you are not taking alcohol. It is self-denial. So any amount of alcohol is bad to your liver. So there is nothing called occasional drinking. I don't accept this concept of social drinking or occasional drinking. So be away from alcohol is my suggestion. Even if someone is drinking, if they want to say what is the safe limit, I would say if you are drinking once in a week, not more than 2 drinks in one one occasion. That would be a safe drinking, and if you are strictly adhering to that, anything more than that is not safe drinking at all. People try to say occasional drinking, safe drinking, and all. These are all the terms what they are using, but I don't accept that. It is going to affect your liver, damage your liver.
बट इट इज़ वेरी सरप्राइजिंग, क्योंकि हम सभी ने एक इस माहौल में देखा है कि पार्टी स्टार्ट होती है, 4 तो बहुत नॉर्मल है.
That is what I'm saying.
ये जानने के बाद हर किसी को ये सरप्राइज तो होगा कि वो भी बिंज ड्रिंकर हैं.
Yes, everybody these days is a binge drinker. Even if they are drinking occasionally, they are binging on alcohol. So there is no occasional drinking. Even occasional drinking is harmful to your liver.
It's surprising. Like we saw how a 4-pack can also make you feel or make you perceive a binge drinker, because many of us, we don't know that when we step inside for a party, 4-packs are very normal. And when we see 4-packs, after knowing the medical fact that it is now binge drinking, because 70, 80, almost 90% of people will fall under binge drinkers category if we define or probably make them understand this. I have seen that now drinking occasionally has become social passport.
See, that's again a problem. See, I even when I see, when you go to a party, if someone says he is not drinking, and the person who is not drinking is considered exceptional person. Previously, it was like someone who is drinking used to be a rare person. Now, the person who is not drinking is a rare, and he's looked at like कुछ तो हुआ क्या?
हाँ, मतलब पूछ लेते हैं कि भाई तबीयत तो सही है.
That is the problem. See, that is again people making it social as if it is a social and a good thing. It's a harmful habit which every one of us should be very aware of it. That even whatever they say as social drinking is not good at all. So maybe 20 years ago, it was a different thing. Someone who is smoking and drinking was a taboo. But now it's not like that. Now someone who is not drinking is an abnormal person.
Correct.
So I think this thing should change.
तो दोस्तों के साथ बैठ के अगर आप ड्रिंक कर रहे हो,
see, that's again as if someone feels if you are drinking together with friends, nothing is going to happen. Oh no, if something like that is good, even I hope it is good. But then I should stop giving all these medications and start group therapy. Maybe that should be that treatment. But unfortunately, that is not true. You are drinking alone. You are drinking with a group. When you are drinking more than 4 or 5 drinks in a single occasion, you are hurting your liver badly. So remember this. There is nothing called social drinking. It is absolute nonsense if you ask me. Last word what I want to say sentence is social drinking. Definitely it is going to be harmful and risky when it's becoming a social excuse. So please don't utter this word called social drinking. You are just giving your excuse to drink. That's all.
People often think if I can handle my drink, I'm fine. Is tolerance bad or good?
See, one thing, people who are able to drink more alcohol and without being drunk and without getting drunk or without getting sloshed, this thing, people think that they are more tolerant to alcohol. One thing what I would like to say is people who are able to drink more alcohol without getting drunk are more dangerous. These people are damaging their liver faster than other people who are getting drunk, because these people will be drinking lot and lot of alcohol, and without getting drunk, they will not get that euphoria, or they don't get drunk. They keep on drinking and they are damaging their liver very fast. So if someone thinks I am able to tolerate or I am able to have lot of alcohol, they are actually damaging their liver faster than their peers. So it is not a medal. It is actually something, it is a warning sign everybody should take, that they are getting addicted to the alcohol. These are the people who are prone to get addicted to alcohol over a period of time. So it's a warning sign. It's not a boon. So these people are the people who need to be very careful, that they are more prone for a liver disease because of alcohol. They are more prone for addiction to alcohol. They have all bad effects of alcohol. So getting having more tolerance is not good for alcohol, is what I want to say.
Like whenever we see youngsters, their age is hardly 20, 21, 22. And in that age, when there is freshers party, when there is farewell party in colleges, I have seen people who have finished more drinks have been considered as a macho man.
Yeah. See, that is childishness. Remember, it is childishness. Anybody who is drinking more should be more vigilant. Someone who is having this capacity to drink more without getting drunk. These are the people who needs to be very, very careful than others, because without knowing, they are damaging their liver faster.
So when we talk that if people are casually sitting, they say don't drink whiskey. Beer is okay. But doctor, what do you think? Beer is good or whiskey?
Yeah, I heard a lot of this similar lines. People think beer is safer than whiskey. But one thing everybody should understand is, it is the percentage of alcohol and the quantity of absolute alcohol what you are drinking matters. Someone takes a beer, they take it 500 ml of beer, 500 ml of beer, and each 100 ml of beer has 5 to 8% of absolute alcohol. So that means if someone is taking 500 ml of beer, they are taking somewhere around 40 grams of absolute alcohol.
Okay.
Right? 8 grams of alcohol in each 100 ml. 500 ml comes to 40 grams of absolute alcohol. So someone is taking a strong beer which has 8 grams of alcohol per 100 ml. So when you convert that to absolute amount of alcohol, if you want to check in a 1 peg of whiskey. So if you take 60 ml as 1 peg of whiskey, so whiskey has 42% of alcohol in 100 ml. Okay, 42%.
42%.
So if someone takes 100 ml of alcohol, that is equal to this beer, one 500 ml of beer.
500 ml beer, alcohol in 500 ml beer, and alcohol in 100 ml whiskey.
They are same.
Equal.
So what is the difference? It is the amount of alcohol which is dangerous. So beer is not better than whiskey, or beer is not better than any other alcoholic drink. It is the amount of absolute alcohol in your alcoholic drink which matters and damages your liver. So when you are taking a drink, a standard drink, when we talk about the grams of alcohol in it. So when we are talking about 4 standard drinks, it is about beer, it is about wine, it is about whiskey. So everything will damage your liver equally.
So it means if we relate our previous conversation, whiskey 3 या 4 पैक अगर विस्की पिया तो वो बिंज ड्रिंकिंग में आ गया था. Similarly 500 ml बियर पिया तो वो भी बिंज ड्रिंकिंग के बराबर ही अल्कोहल कंज्यूम हुआ.
Definitely, even beer drinking can be binge drinking. So when we are talking about 8 grams of alcohol, that strong beer, 500 ml beer is equal to more than 3 is binge drinking again. So all alcoholic drinks have amount of alcohol, and the absolute alcohol is what we need to calculate in them. Someone who has been drinking more than 40 grams of alcohol in a week for more than 5 years regularly will definitely have cirrhosis of liver. That's all.
So in 5 years, every week,
every week, if you are taking on an average more than 40 grams of absolute alcohol, I am talking about absolute alcohol.
Absolute alcohol 40 grams
every day.
तो अगर किसी ने वीक में 3 बियर कंज्यूम की और वो उसका ट्रेंड है 5 सालों तक का, इसका मतलब है कि वो लिवर सिरोसिस की तरफ जा रहा है.
Will go into cirrhosis of liver. This is the cirrogenic dose of alcohol. Remember, that doesn't mean everybody who is drinking will have this, but risk of becoming cirrhotic is very very high with this much amount of alcohol itself.
लोग अल्कोहल जब कंज्यूम करते हैं या पार्टीज में बैठते हैं तो दे जनरली सजेस्ट कि ओके लेट्स ऑर्डर बटर चिकन, पनीर टिक्का एंड लेट्स हैव सम हैवी मील सो दैट अल्कोहल का इफेक्ट नहीं होगा. यू विल नॉट गेट मोर इम्पैक्ट ऑन योर लीवर क्योंकि आपने एक हैवी मील लिया है, एंड दैट्स द हेल्दी हैबिट और प्रोबेबली दैट्स द हेल्दी वे ऑफ ड्रिंकिंग अल्कोहल. सो व्हाट डू यू हैव टू से ऑन दैट?
See, I can relate with the question definitely. See, most of the people think when you take good food along with alcohol. अगर हमने वही बटर चिकन खा लिए तो अल्कोहल का इफेक्ट कुछ भी नहीं होगा लिवर के ऊपर. So but unfortunately I'll tell you the truth. See, when you are taking food along with alcohol, yes, one good thing is the absorption of alcohol will become little lower, slower, not lower. It will get absorbed eventually over a period of time, but sudden spiking of alcohol, blood alcohol level will not happen, which is a good thing when compared to not eating food, drinking alcohol on an empty stomach. This is a better thing when you compare to that one, but that doesn't mean it will not have any effect on your liver. So that is wrong. So हमने बटर चिकन खा लिए तो लिवर के ऊपर उसका असर नहीं पड़ेगा. This is not true at all. Alcohol will get absorbed slowly once your food is digested. It gets absorbed slowly, and its effects are there on the liver. And when you are eating this high calorie diet, fried foods along with your alcohol, you are actually giving a bad thing for your alcohol. You are actually causing damage by the alcohol and by the excess amount of fat in your diet. So it's a double dhamaka. So you are not giving any benefit to your liver. One thing I would suggest is try and have fresh fruits and vegetables, and it has antioxidants. Not this oily stuff chicken. and all those things are not going to help in any way. But a lot of people think, I can relate this question, and many people ask me also.
And also, Dr. So, one more thing. We think like when people order butter chicken or garlic naan or something like this to fill their stomach, at the same time उनका वो अल्कोहल किक नहीं होता है तो कंजम्पशन भी नहीं बढ़ता है.
Definitely, that's what, because the absorption is going to be slower.
So you feel कि आपको असर नहीं हो रहा है.
But advantage, there is one advantage with this is people get full faster.
Okay.
So they may stop alcohol also. But if someone who has been continuously having food and alcohol, because absorption is very low, there is always a risk of increasing the quantity of alcohol till they get that feeling of getting drunk. So that is a bad thing again when you are eating. But definitely if you compare not eating anything and eating food along with alcohol, this is the best thing. And the type of food should be something which has lot of antioxidants, like fresh fruits and salads. They are good. And obviously alcohol should be in moderation always, not more than 3 at one single occasion.
Oh, so means it is like impact तो होगा क्योंकि आपने लीवर को फैट भी दिया है और आपने अल्कोहल भी दिया है, तो लीवर को प्रॉब्लम तो होगी उसको सस्टेन करने में.
लिवर को डबल, you are giving it double attack. You are attacking it with your alcohol and that fatty food. Fatty food is again dangerous for your liver.
इंडिया में हमने जब भी मतलब डिफरेंट पार्ट में अगर इंडिया के हम ट्रेवल करें, आई फील कि हर जगह एक अलग फिलॉसफी है, हर जगह एक अलग ट्रेंड है ड्रिंकिंग का. कि मैंने कई बार तो ये भी सुना है नॉर्दर्न पार्ट में कि अगर बॉटल एक बार खुल गई तो बंद नहीं करनी चाहिए.
It's not just in northern part, everywhere it
everywhere.
is like that.
People don't want to close bottle.
They don't want to close the bottle unfinished. They want to finish it off. That is the trend
the
in
sense
India.
Of achievement.
I think it happens only in India. And people see, as you say, people don't drink. Many of them doesn't drink every day in India. People wait for a Friday or a Saturday or for a party. They wait for a party. But when there is something like that, some occasion, and as if there is some emergency to finish off a bottle, as if there is some emergency to finish off all the bottles. That is the mindset. That is the mindset. And people, I was talking about binge drinking. This binge drinking has been increasing seriously in many parts of India. So this is what why I have been talking about binge drinking again and again. There may not be a regular drinking habits in many of them, but this binge drinking has increased in the last 10 to 15 years a lot in all parts of India. See, anywhere in the world, wherever people take alcohol, all those people, they finish their dinner and then start taking alcohol. But only in India, we see this pattern of people have to finish off their bottle and then go for their dinner. So that is again a bad thing. I mean, it's not a good habit at all, which we are doing in India. Indian drinking habits are horrible. One is binge drinking. Other one is the type of food what we eat along with alcohol. Both these are harmful drinking habits actually. So I would say avoid binge drinking and try and eat good food along with your alcohol, even when the alcohol is in moderation. These are the two things what I would suggest to change these Indian drinking habits.
And sometimes I feel, जब हम बच्चे थे तो हम वीकेंड्स की तरफ जाते जाते हमें मंडे का डर होता था, तो हम होमवर्क कंप्लीट करते थे सारा वीकेंड्स पे. जब हम ऑफिसेज में आए तो हम वीक तक तो चिल थे, लेकिन वीकेंड्स में जब जैसे ही मंडे आया उसके पहले हमें ऐसा लगा कि पूरे वीक का काम नहीं हुआ है, तो पूरे वीक का काम हम जनरली वीकेंड्स पे कई बार कर जाते थे. वैसे ही मुझे लगता है कि ड्रिंकिंग में भी फ्राइडे आते आते वो पूरे वीक का कोटा एक साथ कंप्लीट करने की अर्जेंसी क्रिएट होती है.
So that it has become a trend now, unfortunate trend actually.
True.
See, actually Indian genes are not made for taking excess amounts of alcohol. So recently, because there is an rise in intake of alcohol, we are seeing a lot of alcoholic liver diseases. So in different different stages we may see, but many people who are taking alcohol are coming to us with some stage of alcoholic liver disease. It's a spectrum. We see most of them with alcoholic fatty liver disease. We may see few with severe hepatitis and few in cirrhotic. Different spectrum, but we are seeing many number of patients in the last 15-20 years, maybe 10 to 15 years. So that's because of the pattern of Indian drinking. I would say we should label this. Indian pattern of alcohol is completely dangerous.
So we have discussed a lot like alcohol and liver. But why is liver so important? क्योंकि बचपन में हमने लीवर के बारे में ज्यादा कभी बात नहीं की.
Yeah, that's the problem. See, awareness, awareness about liver health is very, very low. Not just in our country, it's like everywhere in the world. People doesn't know what the liver does, how important liver is. That's why we don't know. I mean, one small thing what people know is excessive alcohol drinkers will have liver damage. This is the only thing what people know about liver, is what I feel. So other than that, there is very, very less awareness about liver. What we need to know is liver is the second largest organ in our body. It weighs around 1500 to 16 grams, 1500 to 1600 grams in your body. It's on your right side upper abdomen. It does 600 vital functions in your body. 600 vital functions, which are very, very important for your life to move on. Simple examples are, it helps in your digestion. It helps in storage of your fats, your sugars. It's a storehouse, energy storehouse. It actually produces a lot of proteins into your body, which are helpful in clotting your blood, all those things. It helps in filtration of lot of toxins which are being produced in the intestine. Like this, there are like 600 vital functions. I'm not saying functions, I'm saying vital functions.
Vital functions.
To
600 is...
To say the importance of liver functionality. So this everyone should know that liver is a vital organ. Only thing is, it's a very, very good and very helpful organ to our body. I'm saying good because even if it gets little damage, it works hard and repairs itself. That's why majority of people doesn't have major symptoms when there is some problem to the liver also. So every infection you get a dengue infection, you get a malarial infection, you get some fever. Every time the brunt is taken by your liver. But you don't have those symptoms, remember. Most of the time, without your knowledge, it recovers. That's the good thing about liver. That's a wonderful thing about liver. So that's why awareness, because it is not giving you problems, there is awareness is less. Because heart gives you pain.
Immediate problem.
Pain. People are worried about that. Because this is repairing itself. Your tendency is to damage it more and more without knowing. I'm saying without knowledge.
So liver is actually working a lot, not making much noise. That's why people are not paying attention to it.
Exactly.
And alcohol, when we talk about alcohol, you are drinking a lot of alcohol. And when you drink a lot of alcohol, it impacts liver. and your liver is not giving any signs.
Yeah.
How do we know
So
कि
that's
liver is getting
yeah,
hurted?
that's I can say it's a bad thing actually, but because it's a liver disease. When liver is going into disease, we call it as a silent killer. Unfortunately, early stages of liver damage, you may not have major symptoms at all. Mild tiredness, mild gassy feeling, bloated feeling. Some people may say a little loss of appetite.
तीनों
These
common
are
है.
these are simple, subtle signs what the liver keeps saying you, but you don't listen to it.
Listen to liver.
Yeah. So someone who is actively taking alcohol, they just want to say, I mean, they're already in the what we said, we were talking about denial mode. In the same thing, they are in the denial that their liver is getting affected. They try to blame on some food what they ate the previous day. That's why but these subtle symptoms everybody should observe. The simple symptoms of mild pain in the right side of the upper abdomen, mild loss of appetite, simple bloated feeling, tiredness, mild tiredness. These are the subtle signs, but not everybody has this. And problem is, even if they have, they don't tend to address that. And these are the mild symptoms, and people tend to ignore them. But only when the liver has gone into complete damage, when the functionality has gone down, that is when liver starts giving its symptoms. So most of the time, once the disease starts, it's a silent killer. It gives you symptoms only just before you are going to die, is what I want to say.
And nowadays I see people talk about fatty liver. They talk a lot about fatty liver. Now I see people are they go for their annual health examination. They generally come with grade 2 or grade 1 fatty liver, and then they come back and they self counsel themselves कि 1-2 grade है. So Dr. Som, I wanted you to explain what is fatty liver.
Yeah. See, one thing is, normally on the liver, around 5% of liver's weight can be with fat. It's a normal thing. It's a normal thing. But when the amount of fat on the liver is more than 10%, we call it as fatty liver. That means fat has accumulated, and normal up to 5% is normal. And if it is more than 10% of the liver's weight, we call it as fatty liver. So fatty liver, one more thing I want to make things clear. What people think is, I don't take alcohol, I don't take non-vegetarian. Why do I have fatty liver is the question. There are two types of fatty liver. So someone who has been taking alcohol for a prolonged period of time, if I see 100 people, they have been taking alcohol, 90% of them will have fatty liver. This is alcohol related fatty liver. It's a very, very common thing in regular alcoholics. But now the trend, what we are seeing is an increase in the trend and number of people who are having non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Or we have renamed it as something called metabolic dysfunction associated steatohepatitis or steatotic liver disease. MASLD is a new term which is given. So metabolic dysfunction, people who are not exercising, people who are eating lot of outside food, lot of cheese, lot of butter, lot of fatty food, excessive sugars, excessive Coca-Colas. So all these things will directly convert into something called free fatty acids, and they get deposited on your liver. This is called non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. This is what we are seeing in majority of people now. So there is no exception. I am seeing children less than 15 years age with fatty liver disease because of the dietary habits. We are seeing someone who is 65, 70 years because of uncontrolled diabetes. We are seeing someone in the mid-40s with obesity. All these people have fatty liver and they have never taken alcohol in their life. This is called non-alcoholic fatty liver.
So अगर आप अल्कोहल लेते हैं तो भी फैटी लीवर है, अगर आप अल्कोहल नहीं लेते हैं तो भी फैटी लीवर है. दो फैटी लीवर हैं बेसिकली, एक अल्कोहल एक नॉन अल्कोहलिक. जो अगर आपने फैट का कंजम्पशन किया है, फैटी फूड्स हैं या आउटसाइड फूड है, आपने कार्बोहाइड्रेट का ज़्यादा कंजम्पशन किया है. जनरली हमारे फूड में कार्बोहाइड्रेट ज़्यादा होता है, शुगर ज़्यादा होता है. स्वीट,
हर दिन स्वीट खाना होगा. खाना खाने के बाद एक स्वीट लेना होगा.
तो मतलब अगर आपका स्वीट टूथ है,
very bad habit.
Very bad. It has been considered very good.
So previously So what people were thinking is someone who is a diabetic should not eat sweets. So everything should be in moderation. You can't add 3 spoons of sugar in 1 cup of coffee. It's definitely bad. So excessive sugars is what I mean to say. Excessive oils is what I mean to say. All these things are harmful to your liver. Not just liver, it's bad to your general health. And because we are talking about liver, I am just saying all this non-alcoholic fatty liver is increasing. It's been increasing for the last 10 to 15 years, 20 years because of the westernization of our diet. Previously, ऐसा नहीं था कि उतना oil, we were not using those many oils, we are not eating outside food. So we were seeing less number of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease previously. So sugar or sweet, it was in moderation. Moderation is okay, but not every day, not with every meal, excess amount of sugars, excess. You never had these Coca-Colas. So it is part of our diet every day. You have Coca-Colas with excess sugars. So all these things are playing a role in increasing the. See, in India, we don't have generalized obesity. It is something called abdominal obesity, where fat gets deposited more on the abdominal wall. People call it belly. So this is the important thing, which is increasing the amount of diabetics in our country, and then similarly fatty liver in our country. So I'm not asking everybody to stop taking sweets and all. Moderation, it is always moderation which is necessary. So when we are talking about limiting salt intake, we are saying moderation, decrease the quantity.
So moderation is key.
That is important.
You also mentioned about Coke, and that brings me to the next question. I have seen people mixing energy drinks with alcohol.
See, one thing I would like to say here, energy drink separately, alcohol separately, both are killers. And you are mixing them.
Super
so
killer.
whatever damage is going to happen to your body is going to be faster. So I think this is one simple thing what I would like to say. You are stressing your liver more when you are mixing these two things. Definitely it is harmful. Harmful to not just your liver, to other organs of your body also. So I don't think it's a good choice at all. I don't know how things are coming up like this. So energy drink itself is not suggested. Energy drink is designated for someone who has been doing some hard work or occasionally when they need more energy. It is not for a general population
who is sitting day in day out, not doing exercise.
It is actually harmful if someone is taking energy drink every day. First thing. It is harmful if someone is taking alcohol every day. We already talked about it. And when someone is mixing these two, I don't think we need to say anything. It's a super killer.
When we talk about what is the impact of alcohol on other organs, does it impact any other organ apart from the liver?
Alcohol damages your nervous system in the body.
Okay.
It can be from the brain to everywhere in the body. It has problem with the brain. There is something called cerebellum in our brain, one part of the brain, which gets damaged, and you have a lot of problems because of that. All your nerves, peripheral nerves can get damaged because of excess alcohol intake. Severe peripheral neuropathy where there are severe burning sensations.
Okay. ये means यहाँ पे burning sensation.
Yes, severe. Okay. All your arms and feet. There can be a lot of burning sensation. This is peripheral neuropathy. So severe neurological problems. Second most important, there is something called alcohol-related cardiomyopathy. That means the muscle of your heart becomes very weak. In some people who are taking alcohol regularly, we call it as alcohol cardiomyopathy, where the pumping function of heart becomes low and your heart functionality comes down. And most dreadful is a problem called pancreatitis, acute pancreatitis. There is an organ just behind your stomach called pancreas. Pancreas is a soft organ which is just behind your stomach, in front of your spine. So it has two major functions in our body. One is it secretes enzymes for digestion of proteins and fat in your body, in your food. The second most important is it is the only source for production of insulin. So body में अगर insulin generate or secrete होता वो just pancreas में. And this is the reason for their blood sugar control. Well control of blood sugar is insulin level should be maintained in the body. So this is an organ which is very vital, and it is the most common organ which is getting inflamed because of excess alcohol intake. So acute pancreatitis, only people who had it or family members of those people who had pancreatitis know about this word called pancreas, because most of the time it is a severe problem where patient has severe pain abdomen and gets hospitalized. Without an injection, the pain may not come down at all. It's a very, very, very severe problem because of alcohol. And most common cause for acute severe pancreatitis all over the world or in our country is alcohol. So these are all the organs which gets affected directly because of alcohol consumption, not just liver.
So there are brain getting impacted.
Yeah, all your
heart
nervous
getting,
system. Yes,
nervous system getting impacted. Liver we are talking about. We have talked about in length. Pancreas is getting impacted. So almost everything is getting impacted. So basically, in a nutshell, we understand that alcohol is damaging your liver.
Yes.
Apart from alcohol, there are various variable factors like age, gender, your stress level. How do you see those factors adding to it or probably saving you from alcohol abuse?
See, when we are talking about age, as the age increases, the damage to the liver because of alcohol also increases. So when you are comparing younger people and an older person, older person's liver gets damaged more than an younger generation when they are taking the same amount of alcohol. So as the age increases, the alcohol damages the liver faster, is what I want to say. Second most important thing when we are talking about gender, females are more prone to alcohol related liver disease when compared to males. So if someone is taking alcohol, when you compare male and female, just 50% of alcohol which is necessary to damage a male's liver is enough for a female's liver to get damaged. So they are more prone for alcohol liver disease. And there are some factors, we call it as genetic factors. Their genetic makeup determines the damage. So not everyone knows. How do you know whether there is your genetic makeup is how is it helping or damaging? Is what we need to know. Simple things what I could say is someone who had a family history or an elder person in their family who had alcoholic liver disease are more prone to have alcoholic liver disease. So if someone's father or uncle or maternal uncle, anybody had alcohol related liver disease, this person is more prone to get liver disease with alcohol than his peers. So this is how we will know few things more who is getting affected by alcohol. These are few things which I can differentiate, or whether you can say saving or not saving, which is harmful, more harmful or less harmful.
So and what about stress? Like we see people taking a lot of stress, like in offices, even everyone's life eventually is full of stress.
When we talk about generalized health, not just alcohol or liver, stress definitely affects all parts of your body. It increases the damage. It increases your aging. That means it will age you faster. Okay, all your organs, whether it is your lungs, whether it is your heart, whether it is your liver or kidneys, all of them are aging faster. Similarly, stress and alcohol together will damage your liver faster than just alcohol. So when someone who is stressed up and having alcohol is having more damage to the liver or faster damage to the liver when you compare to someone who is not stressed.
तो बेसिकली अगर हम एज देखें तो जैसे जैसे आप एज कर रहे हो आपका लीवर जल्दी डिस्ट्रक्शन की तरफ जा सकता है. तो आपका अल्कोहल लिमिट डाउन होना चाहिए.
एग्जैक्टली.
अगर आप जेंडर की बात करते हो तो प्रोबेबली दिस इज अगेन बिकॉज सेम क्वांटिटी विल डबल द इम्पैक्ट. सो if like we are sitting in a group or probably with your girlfriend, the same quantity is not gonna work.
It will
and
not
if
work.
we talk about stress, then it's again an exaggeration to
And
your
the
body.
problem here is someone who is
Mm.
stressed tries to drink more alcohol,
Oh,
obviously.
and
So that is damaging the liver fast.
but Dr. Som, there is one more interesting story I'll tell you. जब मैं हाई स्कूल या इंटर में था या फिर मैं कॉर्पोरेट में आया तो मैंने हाई स्कूल इंटर में लोगों को ड्रिंक करते देखा। मुझे क्यूरियोसिटी थी कि लोग क्यों ड्रिंक करते हैं या क्या ऐसा होता है। जब मैं कॉर्पोरेट में आया तो मैं अपने दोस्तों से बात करता था और मुझे ऐसा लगता था कि अल्कोहल से थोड़ा दूरी बनाए रखनी चाहिए। एंड नॉर्मली यूपी में अगर आप देखोगे तो अल्कोहल और काफ़ी सारी चीज़ों को ना बहुत सेग्रीगेशन में किया गया है। मैंने अपने बचपन में देखा कि हाँ, अल्कोहल से दूर रहना है। लेकिन जब मैं कॉर्पोरेट में आया और मैंने लोगों से बात करनी शुरू की तो लोगों ने बोला, यार देखो अल्कोहल ख़राब नहीं है। मेरे दादाजी ना 90 साल तक जिए और वो आराम से अल्कोहल डेली 2 पैक पीते थे, आराम से जीते थे। उन्होंने कभी किसी को कुछ हार्म नहीं किया, उनको कभी कुछ हार्म नहीं हुआ और 90 साल तक वो आराम से एकदम हेल्दी जिए। तो कहाँ फ़र्क पड़ गया इन चीज़ों
I
से?
can tell you, this is a stupid excuse. We are talking about an exception here. It is not a normal thing at all. We are not generalizing or we are not quoting any studies. We are talking about an exception, bringing it as an excuse to drink. So I don't think it is a valid thing at all. So very rarely, one or few people, there can be exceptions. You can't take exception as a norm, and you can't exemplify that and say everybody can drink. So I told you already, someone who has been drinking actively, they are in a denial already.
Correct.
They don't want to accept that this is going to harm his liver. Or they say, I am not drinking more, I am drinking in moderation. Most of the people who drink at initial stages till their liver gets damaged are in the denial phase. Only when their liver gets damaged or the symptoms show up. Initially, as I said, most of the time symptoms doesn't show up. So they feel they are all good. But the damage is happening already inside. You need to check yourself whether there is any damage or not. So being in denial, I can say many quotes like this.
And now after talking to you, I realize that people who quoted that my dad or probably grandparents lived till 90 and they were consuming alcohol, you might not know whether they are heading towards alcoholic liver diseases.
Exactly.
And as Dr. Som was mentioning, that genetics also play a role.
Exactly.
So if your grandfather is having alcoholic liver disease, you are tend to have that.
Yes, exactly.
So if he lived till 90, you might be at the risk, isn't it?
That's what you can't say. So see, that is not an acceptable explanation to whatever he's been doing. There are exceptions. I definitely agree. There are exceptions where we see people who have been drinking, but even that I don't agree. The new trend is someone who has been taking small amount of alcohol since their younger age regularly. So what was told to be a safe alcohol limit at that point of time, because they have been drinking that, we are seeing cirrhotics at the age of 62, 65. Now they are coming with cirrhosis. Previously in 1980s, they were told that is a safe alcohol limit, and they have been drinking that since then. And now we are seeing them coming to us with cirrhosis at that age. So they were never binge drinking. They were never drinking beyond the limit what was suggested to them at that point of time. So today, after seeing all these things, what we suggest is there is no safe alcohol limit. If someone is drinking regularly, no amount or no quantity is safe. So exceptions. 95 is an exception. But previously, the 62-year-old people whom we are seeing, the lifespan was not till that time. So we were never seeing these patients, what is going to happen to them, because cardiac problems, a lot of other problems were there. And now because of this cardiac treatments, they have gone up exponentially. They are very good cardiac treatments. So our lifespan, because of multiple treatments, good treatments and all, have gone up to an average of 78 years now. So now we are seeing all this alcoholic liver disease after this age of 62 to 65.
आपने youngest liver cirrhosis का patient कितने साल का देखा है? With alcoholic history.
With alcoholic, I think it is 19-year-old boy.
19 years.
19 years. And unfortunately, he's been drinking from the age of 14 years.
14 years?
Yeah. I've seen him frank cirrhotic. I was working up for multiple other reasons. I didn't even ask him the history. So we have a lot of other causes of liver diseases, cirrhosis of liver. So when I saw him cirrhotic, I was working up for multiple other reasons for liver disease also. And I didn't want to ask the boy. He was just 19. But I managed to ask his uncle, does he take alcohol? And he gave me the history that he's been drinking for the age of 14 years. And by 19 years, I saw him frank cirrhotic. He came to me with hematemesis. Hematemesis is blood vomiting.
Okay.
So initially we address all those emergency issues and we start thinking about other causes of liver disease, why he had liver disease.
90 years, 19 years, 25 years, and years dekh ke, I go back in my previous, I go back to my childhood. I have also seen like some groups, there is Desi Daru and there is different kind of, I think there is a lot of categorization, Desi Daru, there is mid-range, there is premium range. इन सब का क्या impact है? Does it differentiate? या इसका कुछ अलग differentiation है?
When I was talking about the grams of alcohol, type of alcohol and grams of alcohol, it is all standard drinks which are actually labeled things. But when we are talking about this Desi Daru, this local arak which is made in your household, people brew alcohol in their farms, everywhere
even
it happens.
From the tree like tadi or kallu.
Yeah, kallu, toddy is in a purest form is definitely. But all these things are again mixed up with something else. So when we are talking about this arak, locally made alcohol, most of the time, this locally made alcohol is mixed with methanol.
Okay.
See, we call alcohol what we is ethanol. So most of the time it has methanol in it, and methanol has a very, very, very
poisonous.
It's almost, I mean, you lose your eyesight immediately, and a lot of them lose their lives immediately once they have methanol along with ethanol. So this methanol poisoning happens very frequently with locally made alcohols. Or whatever you are saying,
and it is very dangerous because we have been seeing in news that due to consumption of Desi liquor, many people died.
So there is
lack of awareness.
Yeah, in many places, many of the states, there are strict control of this local daru. But there have been lot of reports all over the country that all these locally made alcohols have heavy metals. They have arsenic, they have excess copper, and all those things which cause a lot of damage to your internal organs, not just your liver. It's obviously damaging your liver because of the bad quality. I told you methanol, if there is, you lose your sight and loss of life. We have seen a lot of things. And when there are these minerals, heavy metals, it causes damage to your kidneys, it causes damage to other vital organs of your body. So definitely when you are talking about locally made liquor compared to this should not be done, and we have strict rules all over the country that this local alcohol should be banned. Should be banned. So, but don't compare. Alcohol is always alcohol. This is not at all an alcohol. It is a poison actually. So please.
One is immediate poison, another is slow poison. Something very personal, which you might probably it must have shaken you. Can you give me any experience where you were thinking that this guy who is walking inside my OPD will not have very serious liver issues, and you were thinking that this guy is absolutely fine, there is no symptom, and suddenly you are seeing that suddenly there is surprises to you.
Yeah, something which is really unexpected is what you are asking.
Correct.
I can say one person, he is an IT guy, somewhere around 37, 38. He was looking fit. He came walking in. His complaints were very simple. He was actually complaining of mild abdominal bloating and only thing was tiredness. He said he is becoming tired easily. He was not able to do that workout as he was able to do previously. He's becoming tired by the evening every day. These are symptoms. Generally, when I see that age group, I would think maybe he's becoming a diabetic. But someone who is obese, definitely I would say yes. But he was not that obese. Looks fit to me on look. But I just wanted to know why he is having. I asked for few investigations actually. He was looking normal. So I thought, let me do some basic blood test and an ultrasound abdomen. And to my shock, he had his ultrasound abdomen showed cirrhosis of liver.
Okay.
So then again, I went back to his history. He was a non-smoker, but he was actually committing that he was taking alcohol once in a week, definitely once in a week, sometimes twice a week, and this been happening for the last 7 to 8 years. 7 to 8 years, but it was only weekly. But I was again still surprised. I was actually thinking, this amount of alcohol, should it cause liver damage? And I worked up for other causes of liver disease also. Everything turned out to be negative. He didn't have even, fatty liver. We do fibro scans and all. And definitely he was in cirrhotic range. So when we did an endoscopy, he was showing varices. Varices are swollen blood vessels inside your food pipe.
Okay.
When the liver is becoming stiffer, there is increased pressure in the portal vein and it causes swelling of blood vessels.
Okay.
This is full-blown cirrhosis actually. Full-blown cirrhosis is, he may not be in a stage of reversal is what I was actually thinking. But I was actually surprised. So it was not thought to be a significant amount of alcohol when he was taking once in a week. But the years he has been taking alcohol was enough to cause problem. But the quantity of alcohol, when I went into details, yes, it came into that serogenic dose. The serogenic dose and the time period he has taken alcohol.
So exposure was little
longer.
So if someone is...
So I didn't expect by seeing him, I didn't expect that he is a cirrhotic patient, but I was surprised. Only thing is, he was a very good patient actually, I can say. I counseled him, this is only because of your alcohol intake. Yes, he realized that, and from that day he quit alcohol. I have him on follow-up even today.
Okay.
So he quit alcohol. It's been 2 years now. 2 years. And frankly speaking, the amount of, we don't do liver biopsies day in, day out. Nowadays we are not doing. We have something called fibro scan, where we can monitor the regression of the liver disease also. The amount of fibrosis, it may come down when the liver is improving. So at that point of time, when I did first time, his fibrosis score, KPA is what we say, it was somewhere around 40. And recently, 2-3 months ago, I saw him again. His KPA value has come to something like 23. It is not normal, but definitely things are improving. Hope that this person, maybe after 1 more year, he may come to normal range is less than 8. The KPA value should be less than 8 in normal liver. And when the liver damages, it goes in stages. We call it as fibrosis and then cirrhosis. So if the value is less than 18, it is fibrosis.
More than 18?
More than 18, it is cirrhosis. So he is in that 23 range. Hopefully, he may come down to that fibrosis. Regression is a possibility in liver diseases. When you adhere, you identify the cause, treat them properly, good nutrition, he may come back to normal.
Okay.
That's the hope.
But this is scary.
Definitely scary. I didn't expect him to be cirrhotic at all. By seeing at him with his symptoms, mild, subtle symptoms, he was actually...
if we see, like, people are not aware, we are not aware what is impacting liver. So I would be requesting you to tell me that what are common signs to watch for, which actually tells us that your liver is now making sound, you need to take preventive measures or probably get aware of the situation.
See, one thing is be aware of the drinking. So if you've been drinking for long period of time, even if you think it is a safe drinking thing, nothing is safe. This is a typical example what I have been talking. Mild loss of appetite,
Okay.
early satiety. You feel full after eating little food. You may be having that little less hunger than normal previously. These are subtle signs. Becoming tired early, like in my patient, what I was actually talking. Easy fatigability is what we say.
Okay.
So previously they have been able to do this work
Jaldi
easily.
thak jana.
Abhi jaldi thak jana. That is one subtle sign. All these things, maybe you need to pay a lot of attention to observe this. You need to tell your doctor about this, or you need to visit a doctor when you have these subtle signs.
Acidity also comes
Yeah.
in radar.
Bloating.
Bloating.
People say they have bloated feeling, decreased appetite. So all these things are subtle signs that your liver is warning you. It can be of any reason. Liver, if it is getting damaged by alcohol, someone who's been taking alcohol, please visit your doctor, get your test done.
What all test? Like, frankly, when we talk about liver or anything which is like beyond physician, general understanding is if we are going to get tested, it is going to cost us bomb.
No. I don't agree with that at all. See, liver function test. Liver function test is a blood test.
Okay.
So liver function tests in India, anywhere in India, anywhere you talk about a remote a town or a super specialty or a quaternary hospital in the city, in a city, liver function test will cost you somewhere around 400 to maximum would be somewhere around 700.
Okay.
This is the range. Liver function test has a lot of information in it. You have your bilirubin, you have your enzymes, you have your albumin, which tells us nutritional status, all these things. 400 to 700. Do you think it is costly? If you go out for a dinner,
we spend more than that.
Exactly. One dinner will. So one liver function test at least once in a year is what I suggest. And a basic ultrasound abdomen is what everybody should get done. These are the two things to screen your liver. If at all there is an abnormality, we can go for further testing.
Early detection.
Detection. So your liver function test is somewhere around 400 to 700. And your ultrasound maximum may cost you somewhere around 1200 to 1500. This is the test which tells you about your liver.
So that can keep you safe, at least safe if your history is, and you know that you are consuming alcohol, you are at risk.
Yes, definitely you need to get these two things.
Any amount of alcohol consumption.
Any amount of alcohol consumption, I would say yes. Because as I told you, there is no safe limit. It varies from person to person.
Correct.
Typical example is my patient whom I was talking about. So according to him, or even according to me when he gave the history, I never thought it was a significant amount of alcohol at that point of time. But his genetics, multiple other things plays a role in the damage.
That we don't know.
So everybody is prone for liver disease because of alcohol. So if someone is taking alcohol on a regular basis doesn't mean every day. Even if it is once or twice a week, if it has been regular for a little more period, I would suggest please get your liver function test and an ultrasound once in a year. If there is even subtle change in your liver function test, subtle changes is what I mean to say is, in alcoholic liver disease, or if there is any little damage to the liver also, your SGOT will be more than your SGPT. Normally SGPT is more than SGOT. So if you have these symptoms, then we go for a further testing called fibroscan, which I was actually talking, which will tell us the stiffness in the liver.
Yes.
So early damage, even before going to cirrhosis, if I can identify someone in the stage of fibrosis, then I will be able to reverse if they adhere to the treatment, stop taking alcohol. All these things are reversible if the patient is identified at the stage of fibrosis.
Correct.
So if someone is in cirrhosis, even I am not sure whether it is going to come back or not. But if it is in fibrosis, definitely it's going to come back.
So if at any point of time you are consuming alcohol, it means there are 2-3 things like you have to be watchful for. Like if you are getting tired, too early.
Yes.
If you are feeling acidity, bloating, or probably your digestive system is not working properly.
Yes.
And apart from that, there will be multiple symptoms, which not multiple symptoms. These are basically
Subtle symptoms.
subtle symptoms.
Yes.
And if these subtle symptoms are there or even not there, and there is history of alcohol consumption, better to get basic liver function test done,
Yes.
which will actually help you get screened faster.
Yes. And there is a wrong notion among alcoholics. I would like to share this here. So people think, see, some of them present with frank jaundice. We call this as acute alcoholic hepatitis. Okay. So these people, they come to us, they stop taking alcohol, and they recover in a period of 1 to 2 months. They recover completely. His LFTs become normal. So when he came to you, he came with bilirubin of 5 or 6 with yellowish discoloration and all. He comes to you worried. If someone sees jaundice, they will definitely come. And when we take the history, investigate other things, we will know this is alcohol related. And in 2 to 3 months, things will become normal. His liver function test becomes normal. And this person thinks everything has become normal. And they go back to drinking. This is what happens even in spite of me or all of us telling him not to take. They go back to the drinking habit again. And remember, these people, the damage has stopped at that point of time. And once he starts drinking, it progresses faster.
Correct.
This is what we see. These people who had hepatitis, alcohol hepatitis, are more prone to become cirrhotic if they take alcohol. If they don't take alcohol, they are normal. But most of the time, they tend to go back to drinking once the liver function test becomes normal. So that is not the criteria. Just if the liver function test becomes normal, he is lucky enough that it came back to normal, and that is his responsibility to stop drinking forever.
कि अगर कंसल्टेशन में आपको बताया कि अल्कोहल नहीं लेना है, तो आपको रुक जाना है अगर आपको सिरोसिस की तरफ नहीं जाना है तो।
डेफिनेटली।
थोड़ा सा डिटूर करते हैं। अब तक हमने क्लिनिकल काफ़ी बातें की, हमने अल्कोहल को काफ़ी ध्यान से समझा कि अल्कोहल या लीवर का क्या इम्पैक्ट है। थोड़ा सा डिटूर, थोड़ा सा बॉलीवुड की तरफ जाते हैं। एंड हम सब ने बहुत सारे ऐसे कैरेक्टर्स देखे हैं जिनका हार्ट ब्रेक हुआ और वो भरपूर अल्कोहल कंजम्पशन की तरफ आगे बढ़ गए।
You're saying about Devdas?
Yeah.
Okay.
So देवदास को हमने देखा, दो देवदास इज अ डिफरेंट एग्जांपल, जो इतना पीने के बाद भी वो कैसे एंड हुआ वो हमें नहीं पता कि एग्जैक्टली क्या डिजीज है, क्या डायग्नोसिस है। बट आपको लगता है कि हार्ट ब्रेक्स एक ट्रिगर पॉइंट हो सकते हैं अल्कोहल कंजम्पशंस का?
Basically, any sad moment in your life or make you depressed, that means you have two important hormones called dopamine and serotonin in your body, which keeps you happy. So when someone is depressed, these two hormones are in a lower level. So it makes you low, down, and depressed. It can be a temporary phenomena. Most of the time, easy breakup, easy coming out of it is alcohol. It is easily available, and a lot of stupids around you encourage about it. Yeah, भूल जाने के लिए ये एक बार कर लेंगे बोल के. So there are a lot of people around you who says this. So they may start only at that point of time. Okay, initially someone who takes alcohol for the first time, it will give you some increase in dopamine, and they may feel little better, and they may sleep off. They forget for that day. So it becomes a habit, it becomes a daily process. So obviously, the reason is that heartbreak or that sad incident in your house. But this is someone who drinks when they are sad are going to be more addicted. Someone who is depressed and takes alcohol are more prone to be addicted to alcohol than someone who takes occasionally or in an occasion seriously. So these people are more prone to become addicted to alcohol. See, the reason will be that one incident. It can be a breakup, or it can be some a bad incident, someone you lose someone very close to you.
Correct.
But those things are forgotten, but this becomes a habit and an addiction.
Do you see in your general practice people coming to you and say, कि I am drinking just to forget this and I'll be leaving alcohol in probably 1 month or something like this?
Lot of people. See,
Okay.
most of the time, I don't see someone in a very early phase. I see most of them once their liver is damaged, because as a hepatologist. So when I talk to them, first thing would be counseling them, because my first treatment is not medication. My first treatment is quitting alcohol. They have to quit alcohol. So when I talk to them, try to find out the reason. Everybody has a reason. Majority of them has a reason. I mean, it dates back to 5 years, 7 years, 10 years also. So those are one group of people. There are some people who says, I have come out of that thing. Now I am not drinking. This is a short phase where I had it again. No, this is addiction. So those are the people who are already addicted to that, and they have lot of reasons and lot of excuses to say. So there is nothing that this short period who can drink and stop. Someone who is addicted, they are giving you excuses. These are the only excuses what they are giving you and saying all these things.
Have you seen them stopping alcohol?
Most of the time, if I think they are already addicted, we have a lot of de-addiction programs in association with a psychiatrist, a de-addiction specialist. And if someone is willing to participate, most of them quit. But that should be coming from the patient himself. That is when a doctor, a psychiatrist, a hepatologist, together they can help them. So we have seen at least 50 to 60% of my patients who have stopped drinking once they have liver disease. 40 to 50% have gone back to alcohol again. So there is a lot of failure also in this process. But intention of the treatment and support from the family definitely plays a very, very important role in de-addiction.
मतलब एक हार्ट ब्रेक अगर आपको ये मोटिवेट करता है कि आप अपने लीवर ब्रेक को रोक पाओ, क्योंकि हार्ट ब्रेक आपके हाथ में नहीं था, बट लीवर को तोड़ना या लीवर को सही रखना वो तो आपके हाथ में था. That's what you could do. So in case of heart break,
don't
instead
break
of
your
gym,
liver.
find a gym.
Exactly. See, the dopamine and serotonin, what I was talking, which will decrease. So they increase when you are doing your exercise regularly, at least 1 hour a day. If you do your exercise, your serotonin levels increase, which will increase your mood. Your diet, which has good amount of, it's a wholesome diet, which has good fresh fruits, vegetables, and adequate protein. You have this good food that will increase your dopamine level. So together with a healthy diet and healthy lifestyle, you can avoid alcohol.
Suppose someone gets diagnosed early, can liver heal itself?
Yes, the speciality of this organ, liver, is it has a superb regeneration capacity. So when we are talking about alcohol related liver disease, just stopping alcohol completely, you can see the difference in 3 months. So in early stage, when we are not talking about in end stage liver disease, we are not talking about it. We are talking about an early liver damage. As I was talking, if it is a fibrosis, it can be reversed to normalcy when someone stops taking alcohol. It happens in 3 to 6 months. So definitely, yes, any early stage liver disease can be reversed if you identify the problem and treat it. In alcoholic liver disease, it is only alcohol which is causing damage. You take absolute abstinence from alcohol will definitely reverse the liver disease.
So cutting back on quantity will not help?
See, when I'm seeing someone who doesn't have any liver disease but has been taking alcohol, so in those people only we would suggest cutting down. But someone who has an established liver disease, even if it is fibrosis, I would say complete abstinence of alcohol is the only thing which is going to help you regenerate or come back to normal.
Are there any new treatment or a diet schedule which can further strengthen the journey of liver healing?
I can tell you one thing today. As of medications, there are only supportive medications for liver healing. There are nothing like we can reverse the liver disease with this one tablet. But yes, proven things are diet, Mediterranean diet or wholesome diet. You have to have adequate fresh fruits, vegetables, and good amount of protein in your diet. Combining this, it helps in producing lot of antioxidants and helps in reversal of liver disease. And one more study about black coffee. Black coffee has been shown to reverse fibrosis of liver in patients with fatty liver disease. At least 1 to 2 cups in a day will reverse the fibrosis, stiffness in the liver. So these are the two proven things with studies. There are a lot of medications which are in pipeline being investigated for reversal of fibrosis and cirrhosis also. As of now, we are not there, but definitely we will. But most important thing today for any liver disease is identifying the cause which has caused the damage and stopping that. For example, alcohol, completely stop alcohol. If it is because of fatty liver disease, try to reverse the fat, other things around it, the obesity, the diabetes should be controlled. And if it is hepatitis B related, treat hepatitis B. If it is hepatitis C related, treat the cause. You will be able to reverse liver diseases.
In Gen Z, we hear YOLO. So they want to live their life in their own way, and they want to have everything related to their alcohol habits and other habits. What is your suggestions to them?
See, I agree. You only live once, definitely. But your liver doesn't have 9 lives. Please be very careful with all the decisions you take. It's very, very important that whatever decisions you are taking at this age are going to impact your health by the time you are 40. So you don't want to be on a waiting list at the age of 30, 35 for a liver transplant. You don't want to be hanging to a dialysis machine by the time you are 30, 35. So definitely you can live your life without damaging your organs. You only live once. Please don't damage your organs. Remember, you will be happy at 45 only when you take your good decisions at the age of 25.
In cigarettes, we have a warning sign about lung cancer, about oral cancer. In alcohol bottles, we don't have a picture of liver getting, probably worsen after use of alcohol. Do you think in India we should demand for such actions happening where on every alcohol bottle there is a sticker which says that your liver is getting damaged?
Definitely yes. You should have a picture which shows the cirrhosis of liver, which shows a liver cancer, and there should be a warning sign on everything. I don't know how much it's going to help, but definitely there should be a warning.
If we don't change our habit related to alcohol consumption, what do you think, which kind of liver health crisis we are heading towards?
I actually think in our country, we are already in a liver health crisis. So, be it related to alcohol and now the growing non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. We are seeing lot of fatty liver diseases, non-alcoholic fatty liver from children from the age of 15 or less than 15. It is increasing alarmingly. And in metropolitan cities, if you do an ultrasound, you bring 100 people and do an ultrasound, you see at least 30 to 40% of them having fatty liver disease. So we are already in a crisis. So we should be aware of what we are drinking. We should be aware of what we are eating. So I would urge all of you, please go back to your native diet. Stick to your native diet. Eat fresh fruits, vegetables, freshly cooked food. It can be meat, but everything should be freshly cooked. All these processed foods. Children, most of them are eating ultra processed food. Everybody likes to eat from the wrapper or whatever is stored. All these ultra processed foods are causing damage to your liver. Please avoid that. Avoid excessive oils, excessive fat, excessive sugary drinks.
So एक golden piece of advice जिसने podcast अभी तक देखा है उसके लिए क्या होगा?
So one and most important thing is any alcohol, any amount of alcohol is bad alcohol. There is nothing called safe alcohol limit. So previously, 30-40 years ago, lot of promotions, lot of people were saying red wine is good for your heart. Today, it is no alcohol is good for you. Any amount of alcohol is bad.
So basically, stop alcohol, control your sugar level, control your sugar intake,
Yes.
do a lot of exercises,
Yes.
go back to your native diet.
Exactly.
This is going to be a success mantra, a golden mantra, I would say.
Yes, definitely.
नेक्स्ट राउंड अपना रैपिड फायर राउंड है जिसमें हम छोटे क्वेश्चंस बिल्कुल यस और नो क्रिस्प आंसर्स एक्सपेक्ट करेंगे एंड स्टार्ट करते हैं ये जानने से कि वन कॉमन एक्सक्यूज विच योर पेशेंट हैव बीन गिविंग रिलेटेड टू देयर अल्कोहलिक हैबिट्स.
So most importantly, everybody says they just drink socially.
एक ऐसी मिथ अल्कोहल से रिलेटेड जो आप चाहते हैं कि वो डिसअपियर हो जाए. यू डोंट वांट टू हियर दैट मिथ रिलेटेड टू दैट द अल्कोहल.
Red wine is good for your heart. That should go forever.
And breezer?
Anything. No alcohol is good alcohol. Please come to this conclusion that safe drinking limit, there is no safe drinking limit. Any amount of alcohol can damage your liver. The timing can vary. Someone can get their livers damaged immediately, some after few years, some after many years.
If liver had a tagline, what would it be?
I won't crash today, but I am dying daily. I think it will be screaming this always. It's not going to crash suddenly, but every day it is dying. This is in people who are taking alcohol regularly. This is what their liver is been saying. And it will warn you. It is saying, I dare you if you continue.
So that brings us to end of this interesting discussions. We had lot of interesting discussions related to social drinking. We had a discussion related to what is safe limit if we talk about alcohol, and eventually there is no safe limit. We talked about diet and how these diets are, how Mediterranean diet or other diets are playing pivotal role when it comes to liver recovery. We also understood how to deal with your heartbreaks. Better to find a gym rather than relying upon gin, and a lot. So thank you for listening till the last.